tongue, nose, the power and the nature of the metal, condensing power. The brain and leg combine power, creating the metal. The earth, the spleen, the earth. Feel frequency go down to the feet, make a connection to the earth. And when you just lightly aware of all these connections, you just spin. You just spin in the center. Left and right Pakua. Collection point activate. And you just spin and fuse all this energy into one. So I give you a few minutes to spin yourself. If you just smile, intention with the mid eyebrow and forehead, let it spin and let it spin. You feel calm, balance, harmony, and peace inside you. Feel the weather inside you, not too hot, not too cold, not too dry, and not too wet. Feel your crown, the back of the skull are breathing. Your bubble spin, your palm have suction your energy in. So the more you spin, the faster you spin, the more energy draw into you. And the energy become refined, cleaning and cleansing and refining the energy. Through the Pakua, you feel a lot of energy around you, above you, below you. And radiate out your love in this room, power and intention in this room. And let's come back. In this process, you just can go on quite alone, okay? And now we're going to go to the next stage, and that is emotional. So this, yesterday we talked the people that we need 2 more people want to help transcribing from the tape, okay? So if you can put down the name, and on Friday we have 1 more meeting in the same place again, in the Tao House Cuisine, okay? So the basic thing is so important, and our cream practice is inner smile. But people never understand and never realize themselves that inside them is so much what? Anger, sadness, depression. And usually you can see them, they show up on where? In their expression, in their face, in their body structure, in the color in the face. That is show them inside there are very bothered by all these emotional things, okay? And this one cannot do anything unless they're willing to do a simple smiling. So number one simple thing, smiling to the heart. Now, a little bit complicated part, learn how to smiling to different organs in the creating cycle part. That is the key. Now for instructor, you're going to see the big difference when you learn the astrology. Okay? You read them, you can chart them, because you really help them and change their life. So when you look at the very favorable elements, and you know, okay, so lungs, so he have to be smiling more into the lung, and breathing more white light to the lung, and feel the good and courage energy in the lung. So it's you know, the only weaker organs and the stronger organ, the weaker organ, number one, weaker one that you need the most, and number two, favorable. One is very favorable, one is favorable. That's it. And the third one, neutral, that is good. And only avoid the we call unfavorable. It's very easy to understand. Okay? And when you have that chart, and now we are from 32 euro, is that right? 35 euro, we down to 15 euro. Okay? But we want you to, and I think that we maybe talk a little bit for instructor, we maybe get a better, if you order, how many few people will give you better discount. Okay? It took me 30 years to develop that. Okay? Now, if you understand them and have people, first thing smile, feel love, feel joy, feel happy, and they have to feel it. If they cannot feel love, joy, happiness inside there, very hard to teach them anything. Because they have so much anger and frustration. I tell you one thing, this is the best psychology part. And yesterday we talked about people don't like, some people said they don't like the word psychology. So we haven't set up the new name yet. My suggestion is that inner psychology of the Tao. Okay? So that is our idea. Okay? So, anybody have any idea? Yes. Huh? Emotional. I don't know how many who have a better idea, a better name. We have to pick the brain. Huh? Emotional intelligence of the Tao. No? Emotional intelligence. We have one thing we call emotional wisdom of the Tao. Emotional wisdom of the Tao. Good. Let me write down. That now we have the fusion tool. So the subtitle will be Tao inner, I don't know, Tao inner psychology, Tao inner psychology, fusion of the Tao inner psychology. I don't know. We need to have a fusion inside there. Fusion of the emotional. Huh? Emotional fusion. That's good one. How you think? Fusion, we have get in the form. Fusion of emotional of the Tao. Emotional fusion. Fusion, no. Now everybody know it. Everybody know fusion now. They're talking so much about fusion of cuisine, fusion of everything. You know? There's so many people know that. That's good. That's we can consider. Okay, we have the thing ready. You can pick up. Okay, now emotional. So if you help people, the first step, if you can explain to them, you can smile and tell them that love, joy, happy, appreciation, gratefulness, thankfulness store in the heart. If you want to look for this, you have to turn inwardly and smiling into your heart. Okay? Okay. So that is the major part. Now, so when they can start to aware of it, and you can get a little bit more information. Heart, when you started to feel love, joy, happiness, it started to radiance. There's always is a radiance. And, or we say now important part, a connector, a link, what do you call? Wi-Fi adapter, Wi-Fi, a adapter of the Wi-Fi. It's pure. We call what the now in the Tao Garden we have 5G. So now the Wi-Fi 5G compared with the 2G. So it jumped to 5G. Okay. So that is the power that you have to develop from the heart and the bum. That is the major part. If you heart and this combine, you have 5G or 6G, you know. Okay, you have more connected. Okay. So so the heart store love, joy, happiness, and the heart already have program that when you activate them, they will make a connection. Okay. So the first connection, what we're looking for. Unconditional love, universal love, unlimited love. That's what the blessing from the sky that we have. The blessing from the universe. And that's what you are looking for. We are looking for, but we always think, who's going to bless me? Who's going to be blessed me? Who's going to smile to me? Who's going to be send me love? Who's going to love me? Right? But the Tao said, don't expect anybody. Because everybody are so looking for what? Who's going to love me? Who's going to love me? Who's going to love me? And you don't have enough. You don't have enough. No, everybody don't have enough to give anybody nowadays. Okay? So, in the Tao said you have it. And if you want to be more love, connecting with what? Unconditional love, universal love, yes or no? Unlimited love, simple or not simple? You want more love? Anybody want more love? Activate your heart until it feels shiny. Smile. Only smile and your mid eyebrow here go down. Smile, smile. That's all. And you extend out. Now you don't need to do anything, believe me. Sometimes people, they say, I'm going to give you, you know. They try to sell something that you already have. I think the Westerner have one bad word, huh? What? Not very nice word, huh? Selling what? your grandma back to you. This is very good, huh? And that's what a lot of people doing that. They try to sell you something that you already have for a long time. And what happened? You don't know. And you're buying back. Oh, I buy back my grandma. Okay. So this is what we do. Okay. So when you have this unconditional love, the next step is what? Heart can do what? Multiply it. Very important. So you step by step, let them feel it. Practice is one step by step. Now what you do in 5 days, I repeat the one and add up something. Repeat the one and add up something. That's what the people that transcribe, list them out. Add up this. So you do this for 1 week, and you do this another week, and you do this for 2 weeks. That's what they are. Okay? So it can multiply. And once you multiply, what happens? Oh, you have bigger connector. Ooh, you have a connector. Okay? So the first step is radiate out to your whole body. That is the major part. Radiate out to the body and smile to organ by organ. That is the major key. That okay? That is the heart. And this combined together. Now, emotional, we said in the Bible, said we born to know the good and evil. But sometimes you don't do anything, you go into a more negative part, or we don't go evil. You're more in the what? So sometimes this word is very powerful. Huh? You go into the dark side. In the dark side is good because the yin, and you need also the what? The yang side, the white side to be what? Balance. But sometimes you hear that guy into the dark side. Very bad, huh? Okay. So when you do all the movie, a dark, very dark. Okay, dark. And the end of the movie is what? The dark side and the white side come to what? A balance. And there are a lot of movies talking about that. Okay. A Superman one day from helping people turn to bad guy. And one day he realized that, oh, I have black and white. I should be in the middle. And that's the enlightenment Superman. No? Okay. So, emotional. One thing you have to understand, emotional is here to stay. What are you going to do with it? Hello? Accept it, make friends with it, and find balance. So the whole Tao practice is very simple. Don't let emotional go extreme. That okay or not okay? Whenever the emotional go extreme, what happens? That is sin. That is dark side. But anytime the dark side is not go extreme, and the balance in the Tao say, hey, we need yin and yang balancing thing. We need day and night. We need man and woman. See? So, with the balancing thing. Okay? So, it doesn't mean the negative part is bad, the positive part is good. So, we divide too clear. There's no divide. So, when, I always like to see in the jet propeller, they're always in the middle, they want to make some yin yang. Because they spin, you don't see them. You don't see them yin yang very clear, but you see them go together with one energy. And the yin yang are balancing. So in the Tao say, hey, listen, yin push the yang, and yang what? Push the yin. And nobody win, and nobody lose. And that's how the universe can go on forever. That okay? Hello? So, now we go back into fear. Kidney store fear, phobia, trauma. When you understand all this, and you have this heart, real love and this energy, you radiate out and just clean out the negative. We look at this emotional like color. So sometimes it can feel out like a cloudy and gray color. So when you clean them out, now the color become more brighter blue. And the fear gone, that's all. So if you identify fear, there's a lot of work. And you need many hours to sit in front of psychology to consult you. Okay? But in the Tao, we believe that it's stored in the kidney, and all you have to do is what? Delete it. Yeah? It's a memory. Every cell in the body is a computer and a hard disk. It's a memory. Okay? If I go in, I don't want this junk file, I highlight it, and you press what? Delete. And they're going to say, are you sure? You say, yes. That's it. That's all. So we use back the technique. You look into the kidney, smile to the kidney, listen to the kidney, and you look in. So now you can use all the power now. You smile to the kidney, you look in, you taste in the kidney, you look into the kidney, you smell in the kidney, you taste in the kidney. Now, and you look in left and right. And you started to feel, hey, I'm cleaning out the kidney power. So when you feel the negative energy come out, you spiral again. You spiral. You gather this, because in the Tao we believe that negative energy will be creating the other negative energy, like creating a cycle. Fear will give birth to many other problems. Tremendous emotional problems that come out from fear. Fear, phobia, trauma, and go into drain out life force. And you spinning, the same that we do, spinning, and you bring them into the kidney collection point. What color? Blue color. And when you're spinning them, so that you go into the kidney, think about kidney, and you spin from small to big, and reverse down, and bring it down into the blue ball. Okay, bring it down to the blue ball. And after that, you get it, and you put it in the blue ball, okay? And we come up to the heart. So when we come to the heart, so the heart we have to collect in the heart. So in the yesterday we talk about heart, a physical heart, and an energetic heart. Okay? So when you are aware and you're looking left and right to the heart, and after that you're spinning and gathering the negative emotion. Heart is a lot. Heart actually we call the seat of all emotional. Any emotional from anywhere affecting the heart. Any emotional from anywhere affecting the heart. That's all. Your fear, your jealousy, your envy affect the heart. So that's why the heart is the seat of all the emotional. Anything affect the heart. Okay? So that's why the heart is so important. When you have emotional affect them, the shining and radiant and connector is not there. The connector not good. So you spiral from physical heart into the energetic heart, a red ball, okay? And so now you put them all into the collection point, and you spin and draw them in. Now, when you put them in, the most important part, sending love, joy, happy. This part is your, so that's why this part is the most powerful psychology. So that's why I said, this is the way when you're good with it, when you have fusion, you pass the fusion, you become like therapist. Okay? You guide the people if they have so much fear. You keep them, look at the kidney and tell them why. The kidney store fear. And you go in and teach them that, okay, looking left and right, and spiral, taking the fear down to the perineum in a blue ball and sending what? Love is everything. Sending love into the blue ball and spin. So love and fear, what happened? Hello? It transforms it. It make them into what? Neutralize. So it make fear, phobia, trauma. Now you can guide the people, are very specified for them to really clean them out. Okay? And it work. Okay? And with the energy, okay, with the energy and the love energy. So you clean them out. And the most important part, now you sending love, joy, happy, appreciation into perineum and spinning. So this is the whole session of Tao emotional wisdom therapy. Yes, this is the whole session. This is one-to-one now because everybody different. Okay, and that's why we are setting up this for the people. And the fusion in the future, that is the requirement will be in there. You have to do, this is the therapist. Okay, this is Tao emotional wisdom therapy. You guide the people to really clean them out. Okay, now the heart. When you gathering all the impatient, if you don't emotionally like this, when it's too much, it started to go out and creating other emotional. So we say negative emotional, it will combine with the other negative emotional and it double. And it combine with another emotional and it triple. And it combine with another emotional, it quadruple. So what happened? It become a mixed emotional person. And this person is very dangerous because they don't know what they want. Okay? Have you ever heard about a children, they're so mixed up? Because the parents said, don't do that. And they do this, don't do that. Don't do this, don't do that. And after a few times, don't do this, don't do that, what happened? Every time you say, don't do it. They're resistant, but they cannot. Because the mother bigger, have a stick also, So it cannot. So eventually what happened? The children are so mixed up with all kind of emotional. That is why it's so important. It's so important. Okay? Because when mother say one thing, you cannot do that. And father come back home, don't do this again. Okay? Everything, or do this, or don't do that. So now it mixed up. And this kind of mixed up people, if we don't get help and they go on longer, they become very emotional mixed up and they always make wrong decision. And the conclusion of this kind of people is what? If they have no way to get out, no way, any way to go out, they will kill themselves. It's very dangerous person because they mix up. They totally mix up with all emotional. So the Taoism are very emphasized in separate the garbage. And the love is what? It's a friendly microorganism. So you have a garbage that compose and you put in what? Friendly microorganism on the garbage. And what happened? Hello? Transform the compost into what? Fertilize into a useful energy. Is that good or not good? It's so simple. They're now to earth thing. It's down to earth. They're nothing complicated. all what in our life, everywhere, the life. You see the point? So when you neutralize this energy, what you do? You combine these two energy coming in, now what you have? Hello? You have more energy. Yes or no? In the olden time, the fear, when it trigger out, oh my God, it drain out the kidney gene, drain out your life force, drain out everything. And once you get to that level, you have no more energy. You cannot do anything. Okay? Hatred block all the heart magnetism, heart current. It block all the heart current. And we cannot do anything. Okay? And it's so painful, and so painful in the heart, and you go on day and night, to people to a level, they're willing to go to jail by shooting people or hurting people. They're willing to do it because they have no way to get out. Because nowadays in our world we are using what? Scaring tactic. You do this, the law, I don't know how we're going to do it. You need a law professor. So you need a lawyer and a higher lawyer. You have a lawyer of the lawyer again. And you have the judge. It's all law expert. Okay? And if you do this, you get how many month punishment, this and. So we been in a structure of, we have no way to get out, but we are so afraid of what? Punishment. Go to jail. All kind of bad thing. But we never clear out inside. You think gonna work? So I saw one movie they call Catch Me If You Can. Very good. So, okay, I have no way to get out. If I can have a hole, a pinhole, I'm gonna go into that hole and catch me. That's it. That's the only one way you can get out, right? Find a hole, find a thread, and you get out of the way. In the Tao said, not the way to do our life. What you have to do? Inner emotional, transform it, delete it, compose it, and transform it. That's it. And that is the future of the world. That's all I know. This is really, people know it, but this is a very clear-cut 1, 2, 3 method. And it works. Okay? So that's why in the fusion, I like to make the book. I make it into a session of therapeutic one part. Okay? You can really consult people and help people. You can do it. Okay? Okay. So we combine together, it becomes one energy. Okay? That is one pair. So always do that. Okay. So let's do it. Very simple. Now, the difficult part is what? See your kidney and feel your kidney. That's it. Difficult part. But now it's not difficult because you can look at anatomy, the life anatomy, and you hold the picture and you smile to it. You think so? Hello? Yeah, that's all. No difficult. Rub the hand on. Cover the kidney. Now the other one, you have to believe. The other one is you have to believe. The kidney store fear and phobia and trauma. Right? You believe love store in the heart. Hello? Love, joy, happy, appreciation store in the heart. And what about the other organ? Do you think the other organ not important? Important. And what the other emotional where they store? Right. You know, we don't know. Something wrong when you are young. Or something wrong when you before you're born. So in the astrology we look at it. Oh my God. Your grandfather or your grandmother have a negative energy with your mother. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. And now we look back again. Great-great-grandmother have a hardship on the grandmother, and the grandmother have a very hardship on the mother. And now what the mother do? When you have children, you go back that way. This is a lot. Okay? Like that, Sometimes you need to to clear out that. So you look at the kidney, looking left and right 18 times, very simple. And this one, when we set up as a therapeutic session, you can do it. It's very powerful, I tell you. And with the method that you have, it's very clear. Looking left and right. But you have to have the power. You have to have that power. The heart, the mid eyebrow, and the bum. To help people to do that. You see? And 18 times. Now, we're going to spiral. We're going to spiral in the center of two kidneys, spin. See any spin from small to big. 9, 18, 36 spin. Now you feel the hate. You gathering the fear, the phobia, you believe that because you spin. Now they follow you, and you gathering them, make a line down into the perineum, and you spin in the perineum. You spin the perineum from big to small, and you gather them into the blue ball, the blue sphere. And you feel, hey, I get you. I get you in the cage. I get you in the collection point, okay? So what happened now? There's no way to get out, okay? There's no way to get out. So you hold them, the fear, the phobia, the trauma, in the collection point. Now what you do? Mid eyebrow, activate the heart. Love, joy, happy, appreciation. And spin from small to big. Being this loving energy. Smile, spin with the mid eyebrow, intention. In my eyebrow, mid eyebrow always give you a power of intention. Yeah. Spin, 18. Bring it down to the perineum again and spin. From big to small. And feel the fear, the phobia, the trauma, combined with love, joy, happy, appreciation. What happened? It neutralized. You believe that? Hello? You have to do it yourself, and now you can help other people. Okay? So you have it. You neutralize that energy, and you feel good. Okay? Now we come up to the physical heart. So you leave them there, because you put them in the container. You leave them there, the heart. Now the heart store what? Hatred, impatience, hastiness, arrogance, cruelty in there. Okay? So you're spinning and see and feel any hatred. Hatred is a very strong emotion. In the Tao said, hatred, if you have the hatred too long, it eats into your bone. So the bone that's going to eat in your ribcage. Terrible pain. Okay, when you use the knuckle and rub here, it's painful. Because it stores it into your bone. Okay? Yeah, eat in your bone. Just really eat into your bone. So you spin, gathering the negative of emotional in the heart, and feel it follow you, and being up to the heart collection point from big to small. Spin. Oh, let's do the left and right first. Looking the left and right first. Left half, right half. and spin from from small to big, and feel you are gathering the emotional, hatred, impatience, hastiness. Bring it into the heart, from big to small, from big to small. And stay there. And have the feeling that I put you in the container. I put you in the container. Now back to the heart again. Activate the heart. Love, joy, happy, appreciation. And spinning from small to big, gathering the love, joy. Just think about it. Sometimes when your mid eyebrow really strong, whatever you think it happen. That's why the power intention. You touch your mid eyebrow and the forehead. These have to combine together, and you spin, and you feel, hey, I collecting all the love, joy, happiness, and I bring into the heart from big to small. Now it spin. It neutralize the hatred, the impatience, the hastiness, and the cruelty, and feel neutralized. We are not get rid of it. We are not get rid of it, but we using the energy, because the negative energy, it comes from life force. So the Tao said very careful. Otherwise, we don't know. Now, I grow up, and when I learn the Tao, I said, I like this. When I grow up, all I've been learned is what? Don't let the devil what? Temptation you to sin. So whatever I did wrong, the devil make me sin. So at least you have somebody to point it. Huh? So every day, ask God forgiveness, and you will not give way to the devil again tomorrow. But after that, what? I give my way to the devil again. And every day because my mother very concerned, I have to confess. So, confess, you know. That's very good, no? Confession, okay? I want to be a good boy and not naughty and not do bad thing, you know. And because the devil make me, I have to resisting the bad devil. But when I learn the Tao, the first thing is nobody watch over you. Not a camera pointed at you 24 hours, okay? Go on your whole life pointed at you, okay? So we call what? Angel are watch over you, okay? When they take a bath time and small, 13, and the family, when they finish all the celebration, is that the God will send angel protecting you. I'm very proud. I'm walking around, oh my God, angel protecting me on the back. And when we grow up, I started to be more naughty, stealing food, stealing money, and all kind of thing, you know, and doing bad thing and arguing and fighting. I'm very, when I was young, I always fight. When I in Hong Kong, I become everybody said, because I'm Thai boxing, you know, they're afraid of me. Okay? So I have a few students came here, that we did the same. When they're in the school, I protecting them. Because anybody bullying, I said, you want to fight with me? So after that, when I learned the Tao, the first thing the Tao said, nobody watch over you. You are on yourself. Okay? That's it. Good or bad, you decide. So you learn the conscious and wisdom to make the decision. That is very important. So I say, hey, angel, get away. You know, I don't want you to keep on watching me and look at me all the time. You know. Okay, yeah. Yeah. The same, from small to big, you gathering the energy. Okay, we come to the heart. You confuse with the heart. We say the kidney. So when you want to activate the heart, you activate the heart. And now you want to gathering all the loving energy to bring down to the perineum. Okay, so you spin from small to big. Okay, it's the same cycle. You spin, you gather the energy, and you bring it down a link to the perineum, and you from big to small. That okay? Yeah. You take this energy, bring it to another part of energy. That's all. It's a tool to carry energy. That's it. It's a tool. To take this energy, you need something to hold the energy. Because why? The energy have no form. What are you going to do with it? Yes or no? So the only one way you can do is you spin. You want to bring energy in the kidney, and fear is what? Have form or no form? Hello? No form. And all I can capture them, that's what they discovered that. I can capture that. I spin from small to big. So, I spin from small to big, and I coming down, I make a link, I make bring them into the perineum. I want them to put into the perineum. Is that okay? You need to have a way to bring them into the, because energy, emotional, have form or no form. That's why we don't know how to deal with it. And that's why the psychology, they don't believe energy, and then many other therapies, they don't believe energy. No. Entirely is what? Your brain. Your brain remember negative emotional, and you trigger them out, and this. So now go on and talk, change your mind. But in the Dasein, no. The data stored in the organs, and when the brain sees something that going to be cause you fear, that folder activate, and the folder activate the emotional from the organ, and it come up supplying all the fear into the brain, and the brain act into a fear. That's it. So now what you do? Clean up the brain? No. No. You have to clean up the organ where you store all the fear data there. That okay or not okay? That okay? Yeah. Okay. Where are we now? We better take a break.